We're going to turn now to country music star Craig Morgan, opening up about his life in a new way, about his service, his music, and his family. Will Reeves sat down with him to talk about his memoir, God, Family, and Country. Will, good morning again.
Good to see you again, guys. And Craig Morgan started his country career about 20 years ago, and he'd already lived a memoir-worthy life before any of his songs ever even played on the radio as an active and reserve duty service member, going to places and doing things for the U.S. military that he couldn't even put in the book. But everything else, all of Craig Morgan, is in there.
Craig Morgan has been a country music star for decades. But before his legions of fans fell in love with his dozens of Billboard hits, Morgan spent over 10 years dedicating himself to this country.
Having done all the things that you've done, how do you define who you are to other people and to yourself?
I am a Christian first, a husband and father second, and a servant, patriot lastly.
And now the crooner is out with a new book fittingly titled God, Family, Country, a memoir of his experiences, soaring highs, extreme danger, and tragic lows.
At what point in your military career did you start having dreams of pursuing country music full-time?
It wasn't until I was made a member of the Grand Ole Opry in 2008. That was, for me, confirmation that I was part of this industry and would be until I chose not to be.
The switch to a country career paid off, but Morgan's deep service roots show in his music and connect him to his former life in profound ways.
I was doing a show, and I had this service member who was in line, and he said, I just wanted you to know your music changed my life. He said, I had my pistol in my mouth, and I was just about to pull the trigger, and this song, Almost Home. Whew. He said, this song, Almost Home, came on the radio. 'Cause I was almost home. He said, I thought, I'm not going to do this. He said, I'm not. And we both cried, and I hugged him.
For all his hard-earned adventure in the Army and music stardom, Morgan is grounded by his family, which was rocked by tragedy in 2016 when his teenage son Jerry died in an accident. Morgan turned his pain into art with his song The Father, My Son, and the Holy Ghost.
See, I've got the Father, my Son, and the Holy Ghost. There was something so much bigger than me happening when I was writing that. I wrote that by myself. And then when I finished, I cried and cried. Maybe that was that therapeutic relief.
Morgan's friend, superstar Blake Shelton, made sure plenty of people heard it.
He said, don't play my new single, play this song by Craig Morgan. That's how much it affected him. Mama said it's a miracle.
What do you want people to take away from your book?
No matter what happens in our lives, we can still be good and we can do good. It's just that simple.
When I had the privilege of sitting with Craig on that Ryman Auditorium stage, I wasn't the only one getting a show. A tour group was passing through the 130-year-old venue. They got to hear him play, and Craig told me and them he feels like a steward of Ryman Auditorium and the Grand Ole Opry and of country music. And God, Family, Country will be available on September 27th.
What a powerful conversation. Thank you for bringing that.
I'm glad to. It was an honor to speak with Craig.
All right, well, thank you so much.